Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be doing a part 2 to the 5 things to do if you are bored in your Minecraft survival world. Now make sure to click the eye in the top right corner to check out the part 1 to this video, and also I just want to mention that I started a brand new Discord channel / server, and you can join it by clicking the link in the description. Anyways, without further ado, let's start with number 5, which is improving a village. So, yeah, you might look at this village and you might be like, how is this an example of improvements? Well, it doesn't have to be really advanced. Obviously, this is not the most advanced thing, so that's why I'm saying that. But, you know, it could be something as simple as adding walls and, you know, making the paths a little bit nicer. You know, over here, the paths are nice and flat, even. Obviously, over here, they're just messy like a normal village would be. So, yeah, that's kind of... This needs to be fixed, by the way. So that's kind of an example of something that could be improving. And if you really want to take it to the extreme, you could just fix up buildings like this, adding glass to the well, or maybe changing the colors of, you know, buildings. For example, removing all this cobblestone and turning it to stone bricks might be something you're willing to do. Anyways, that is improving the village, and let's move on to number 4, which is starting fresh. What I mean by this is, okay, so for example, look at this world, you know, well, look at this area. So like I have my house over here, my village, down there's a bunch of, there's a wheat farm, there's, you know, some buildings over there too. And the whole point is you have to leave this, all of this stuff I have here, gone. And you can come back to it, yes. So what you do is you go in here and you put everything in a chest. I'm not going to do it because that's stupid, but yeah. And then I'm going to show you, and I'll be right back. And you start fresh. Now obviously this is a brand new world and I just didn't feel like going away. But this would be the example where you just simply leave the world. Well, not leave, but like go far away from your base, start fresh, you know, and have nothing, not even armor, nothing. And you can always come back if you get bored of this. And this is a great way to just release your creativity. Because if you really think about it, I have all this free land with no distractions. I don't have nothing. It's sometimes Minecraft requires a fresh start, but yeah, it's not a good idea to start a brand new world, because then you're never going to go back to your old world. And in this case, you're in the same world and have 2 bases. And eventually, maybe you connect them over and, you know, enjoy a nice 2 bases with good gear. Anyways, let's move on to number 3. Alright, moving on to number 3 is filling in all your chests. So, this is a slight example because I don't have a full storage room. But, you know, I have some things, and this would be filling in every single chest, every single item I have here. All this has to be full. So even the dirt, the cobblestone, the coal blocks, redstone blocks, all this. And if you really want to be extreme, then you could actually make, you know, chests for the weirdest items ever. Like, for example, moss stone. Who would want to fill a chest full of moss stone? But it is something that is really hard, and yes, sure, I mean, even cobblestone can be hard. Okay, so you might be wondering, why are you in the nether? Well, I'll explain once I get up to the top of this. Okay, this is going to be taking forever, though. So basically, this next one is involving a nether portal near, well, as high as you can go. So, basically, this is a nether portal as high as you can go in the sky. Because, if you don't know, if you go any higher, it's basically bedrock. So, actually, I should show the chords. It's like 120 around, I think. Yeah, you can't really go that much higher. So that's unfortunate. And, I mean, I built this, obviously, okay, as you can see right here, but just making that it sounds really simple and bland, but it is actually kind of difficult because, you know, sometimes the nether is annoying, especially lining up that portal, and the nether is really difficult. And also, like, you know, getting up there and having a portal and coming back down, not really easy. It's just like, it sounds easy, I guess, but the point is, it's not as easy as it sounds. And moving on to number 1. Okay, so number 1 is the hardest one out of all these combined, and that is gathering every single block in the game. Now, I didn't really want to do that. I didn't want to replicate it, so I just did you know, a mini example of glass panes and colored glass. Now that's not even all the colors, but basically it would be everything from grass blocks to this, to walls, to bone blocks, to buttons, to even the furnace minecart. I mean, I just look around and I see all these blocks, and this is probably only like 1/10 of all the blocks. I mean, that's a guess, but in the area is that's all. That's not a lot, and it seems like there's so much blocks, but in this area, but there's way more. And if you really, really want to push it, you could always do every single item along with that, and even all the mobs. Which, I mean, yeah, that's insane. And if you do that, well, then you should stop playing Minecraft, honestly. That is extremely difficult. It is way more difficult than any person would ever imagine, and it is way harder than a mega beacon with diamond blocks, if I'm being honest. Okay, anyways, so hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, then click the eye in the top right corner, because then you can view this playlist of the tips and tricks where this world and well, yeah, mainly this world is used to show tips and tricks on how-tos of Minecraft, because yeah, and oh, I hate Frostwalker. Okay, and yeah, anyways, goodbye.